Morning came without relief, not the cinematic kind, where light changes everything, just the ordinary grey that slipped through the curtains and landed on the same problems waiting where Andri had also left them. He woke before the Alarat already tight, like his body had decided sleep was a luxury he couldn't afford anymore. His phone lay face down on the nightstand. He didn't turn it over right away. There was power in that small dilower in choosy engtime to his item when the world got access to him. When he finally picked it up, there were 3 notifications. One from Wuran, from an unknown number. One from her. He opened the work message first. Manager, come in early today. 9-0. We need to talk. That was never good. He opened the unknown number next. No, didn't. T answers. I assume that means no. That fine offers Don. T repeat. Andri stared at the message for a long moment. Threat disguised as polite and maybe just indifference. Either way, the door was closing. He didn't respond. Finally, he opened her message. Heard from my father this morning. He's not happy. I don't want to make this harder for you. Can we talk later? Tree let out a slow breath. Everything had a cost. An honest, especially honesty. The store was quieter than usual when Andri arrived early. Lights half on. No music. The place felt like it was holding its breath. The manager was already in the office, coffee untouched. Dai said when Andri knocked. Andri sat. The manager folded his hand. Dorperet reviewed the footage again. He settled nothing clear. Andri nodded. That's not good for you, the manager continued. Uncertainty makes people nervous. Andrei replied. The manager sighed. Small, he said. Andri braced himself. They're transferring Dima to another location, the manager said. Effective immediately. Dri frowned at. For him, the manager said. Andri felt a cold weight settle. Me asked. The manager looked away. Lel stay under restricted access. Send. He hesitated. They recutting your hours. The words landed quietly. How much? Andri asked. Enawir manager replied. That was groceries. Ransporat of the bills. That punishment. Dri seot accusing stating. It's risk management, the manager replied. You understand how this works? Drury nodded. Slow do. The manager studied here. You could have handled this differently, he said. Dri met his eye. How? He asked. The manager they did answer because they both knew the truth. The different way involved silent compromise. Looking away, Andri stood. Is that all? He asked. The manager nodded. Now. Dri walked out of the office with a strange cois. Was the price dramatiot violent? Just subtraction. She sat across from her father at the breakfast table, untouched coffee between them. "'Tis unstable," her father said calmly, "not dangerous, but unstable." She didn't raise her voice. "Under pressure," she replied. "There's a difference." Her father looked at her. "Pressure reveals," PP said. "It doesn't excuse them." E folded her hand. "You had pressure once," she said quietly. Her fourth's jaw tightened. "And I survived." E replied. E held his gaze. "So is he." E silence stretched. Her father stood. "Worries stop you from seeing him," said, "but understand this. The closer you are, the more consequences he absorbs, and so do you." She nodded slowly. "I understand," she said. Her father paused at the door. "Boo," he said, then chose carefully. Max took the news worse than Andri expected. "A cut your axe," said. "A sifter everything?" "Yeah." "Ass bullshit." Max snapped that. "See reality finish." Axe stopped pacing. "This is because you said no. So it." E asked Nodri didn't T answer? That was answer enough. Eri sat quieter than usual's tired. They squeeze until you move. Eri see it. S how it works. Andri nodded. "Die, not move," he said. Seri looked at him carefully. "Already," he said. "Just slower." Max slammed his hand on the table. "Oh, Wowie, just take it." Dri looked at both of them. "We adapt," he said. Legliac Scofigal is slow. Hendry agreed, but it lets you Sleary exhaled barely, he muttered. Dree did he argue. That evening Andry sat at the kitchen table with the bills again. Is tire math didn't, tea work not even close. Recalculate at food costs. Delayed one payment, considered selling his old phone, till Shora Gap stared back at him. Silent and persistentness was how people slipped. Is slipped, people slipped. Not from greed, rum arithmetic. Is phone buzz message from Lena. Lena, heard about your hours. That's rough. Dry hesitatien replied. Yeah, read o Tina. Few near our ways people make it easier. Smart. Don't be a martyr. Dry stared at the scree type DD. Not a martyr. Just tired of shortcuts. The reply came slower this time. Lena, shortcuts, Aaron, Eve. They're just faster truths. Andrew locked the phone. EDFDE, trust faster truths. They usually skipped something important. He called him that Nyot text. Kukat alone told him it mattered. Hey, she said. They were quiet for a moment. I father thinks we should stop seeing each other, he said finally. Dree closed his eye. Ooh, you, he asked. Another paw? I think, she exhaled. I think we're hurting each other by pretending this is light. Dree felt the truth of that. Sinkiat are you saying? He asked. I'm saying I don't want to be the reason you break, she said. And I don't want to fight my entire world to be with someone who's still building his at her because it was fair. I'm not asking you to fight, Andrew said quietly. Nee replied. That's part of the problem. Silence stretched. Oh, this is good, Mandruri asked. No, she said quickly. It's distance. Again, but real this time. Dry swallow our real. He asked he didn't. T answer immediately. Doi no, she said. But I need to step back before this turns into resentment. Dree nodded slow, understand. Say hesitated. I don. Want you to disappear, said. I won't, Andrew replied. I promise. End the call. Endandre sat in the dark for a long time. This loss didn't. Explode settled. The unknown number lit up again. No asked call, you sure? No pleasantries now, no patience. Dree stared at the Screa money gap. A cut hour distance. A pressure. This was how the fall completed itself. Not by force, by exhaustion. His thumb hovering moved. Ought to ripple block the number. A screen went quietly, felt something twist inside him. Not relief, but gree. Ho. For the life that would have been easier. Later that Nairi knocked on his door. Andrew opened it and saw his friend standing there. Sat saw that. Real tight. I'm out, Seri said without greeting. Of wonder he asked. Out of everything that pulls me back. Eri replied, talked to someone today. Burned bridges. Andrew stared at him. Asked dangerous, he said. Seri nodded. Oh, is stay, replied. They stood in silence. Ooh, Condry asked. Eri laughed quiet low, he said. At clean. Andrew felt something crack and mend at the same time. I said. They sat in the kitchen. Wire resent. Two men choosing the long road with no applause. Andrew lay in bed that night, exhausted down to the bone. He had lost our ost comfort, ost closeness. But he hadn't. He lost direction mattered. Because falls didn't always end at the bottom. Ultime stripped you down to what was real, and dared you to build a geloloada, diliena againus. Tomorrow, Andrew would wake up with less, but he would wake up fraw. And for now, that was enough.